Alright guys, hello and good evening. It's the 27th February 2021. Quick update on the Aussie share portfolio. Look, everything was going pretty smoothly. Friday's session obviously not so much. There's the portfolio. The RAC was called out to me by a friend of mine at my athletics club, so that's been nice, and that was actually something that was pretty nice on Friday, but everything else was not so good. FMG was down 4.5% on Friday as well. You know, I still hold that, and I still see some more upside, so that's fine. It's not a longer term play either. I only got into this in August last year. Once I had some capital, I've been adding to this as well. Little unfortunate with the dividend announcement at 147. I mean, that's still great, but there was chatter it was going to be a little bit more. Bendigo down, I just got kabooshed. I mean, in the US markets, you'll see I will do a video on that. But it is what it is, the markets were down considerably. It was just what was it? There we go, XJO. There we go. So, yeah. So, but, really, and it's not a great daily, but we've been moving along pretty nicely. We've sort of stalled out a little bit. Let's actually have a look at Zip as well. Now, I was on my honeymoon this week, so I'm a little tired. I got back from Pemberton today, and I just thought I'd reluctantly make this video. Now, looking at that chart actually on Zip, I do hold Zip. I got into Zip. Originally, the position back in November, if you've been watching my videos, was 677, I think. I want to say 655, but I don't. Maybe it was 655. But anyway, it was breaking out, and I dumped that position because it wasn't really behaving well. And hit the stop loss at 677. I got out at 555, and then it continued to fall to about 496, and then that was the bottom. But yeah, so I got in like 1264 on the dip actually, when I was dipping there, and then it did rally to 1319. We'll see on this. I've got a little bit of capital that I can deploy, but I don't know about this one. Maybe 5GG. I've been talking about that as well. I don't mind that company for internet. I just see, I was in Pemberton, and I understand it'd be a great deal of, expense, but I just see there's a lot of space available in the marketplace for somebody who really wants to just think outside the box a little bit and, help out regional customers a little bit more than what Telstra do and everything. So I know I'm just dribbling here. I'm very tired, but I like 5GG. But I like 5GG at 61. Maybe even less. So I'll leave that be for now. I can't help myself. I'm just looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin. It's not really, it has cooled a little bit, but we'll see with the Aussie markets. I mean, the US markets tech was green, S&P was red, as that's how it ended. So that's how it ended, folks. I mean, that candle though is more neutral. A lot of selling volume as well to conclude things. But, again, it's not really that bad on the daily. I mean, what candle was that? That was the 24th. So that was Tuesday. Tuesday was alright. I got married on Monday, and that wasn't too great, actually. The markets weren't too good. I think I woke up and I was like, ooh. No, that was Wednesday. So Tuesday was down. Monday was down. I woke up on Tuesday. I'm like, ooh, just at the honeymoon. But, it is what it is. I mean, we've had a really good run. But I mean, back to the Aussie markets. Let's have a look at FMG. Overall, it's been a pretty good year. It's just, yeah, I guess it's below 24.30 as well. I wanted to say it's going to flip green really nicely on Monday, so I'm just going to say it. Green Monday should be the title. But, you know, it is what it is, guys. We speculate, and sometimes things just, you know, they don't always work out. Actually, you know, Qantas. Talking about Qantas a while ago, and I never actually got into it. The gap was obviously closed once it did shoot up, and then, you know, I'll watch this one because, you know, say what you will about Alan Joyce, and what do people call him? The leprechaun. But you know, I used to work for Qantas as well, and I do see a lot of. There was a lot of fat trims, you know, like I hate to see people lose their jobs, but it is, you know, it's the nature of the beast. Like some of these, I used to work for a labour hire company, Qantas Ground Services, and they made a lot more sense. You know, some of the guys that work for Qantas directly that did the same job as us would earn considerably more, $30,000-$40,000 more. I mean, that's just not sustainable. You know, the gravy train has to come to an end, unfortunately. It's just, you know, and I obviously hope for the best for everyone. I mean, I was there for 7 years, more than 7 years, 7 years and 3 months or something, from 2011 to very early 2019. So I do miss the airport a little bit, but you know, it's interesting with Qantas. I mean, it'd be more of a play. It would be, you know, a swing trade, but it would be, you know, I'd be holding it for a little while, probably 12 months, because we're at, gee, so got to nearly December. I mean, got to 7:37. So, I mean, look what happened there, though. Imagine buying dip down there at 260. Ooh-wee. But anyway, we'll see what I want to do. I'd love to see it get back down at 448, and it did buy at 448, really. And 5GG 61. Anyway, guys, that's the video. It looks like I've frozen up, so I'm going to conclude it. And I hope everyone has a lovely long weekend as well.